Alafia families, power is ultimate. Abaru Oboye Obosheshe Ayeyo. Not to talk too much and teach too much about Ifa in this video, but just to give a review and update of the ATRA. Faith that all is well, faith that you are finding this video in peace and good health. In the African Traditional Religion Academy, we are focused on preserving these cultures for the next 100 years, and that's exactly what we're doing. So just to give you a review and update of how we would transition and how we would transform this academy moving forward. We will keep our normal curriculum and courses, which on Monday we have our main classes. We have our main curriculum, and we would keep that study that we have orchestrated over the last couple months. We have Tuesday, which is our Odu study group, where we speak about the Odu corpus. In Ifa, it is very important to understand the Odus, and will give you a better understanding of the culture and information and stories in general. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, we will release, footage of different ceremonies and different rituals and just different information that we deem is very important based on the beginner stage. Okay? On Sundays, we will have our Zoom meetings. These Zoom meetings is for Q&A. So from our first curriculums, our Odu study, and any other information we release during the week, you need to be jotting down in your notepads questions that you may have, questions that can help you, or important questions that just come to your mind that can help the rest of us grow. We always say that a question from you can promote an answer from someone else. So it's very important to participate in those Q&As. If we don't have any questions that week, we will go directly into the review. We will try to give you up to an hour far as these meetings go. So we would do 30 minutes in our first Zoom room, and then we will come back within a 30-minute bracket to come back to our second Zoom room. If we don't do it this way, we would do a full hour on YouTube Live, answering questions and going over reviews based on that week. We will also be giving Ifa Scope. So starting in March, we will have Ifa Scope available. Ifa Scope is a weekly reading, so you know how to interact with your frequencies, the universe, your Orisas, the guardian ancestors, and just the universe in general throughout the work week. So the Ifa Scope will give us a better understanding. It will give us a Ebo, and will give us a Padiki, and it will give us a Odu of how to interact during that week. So based on that, we will keep that curriculum. We will keep that fold of the curriculum, as me being your main instructor here. But we also are bringing in other instructors, So the first instructor that we are bringing in is Baba Olede. This is a full Babalao who was born in Ifa Asheshe, who is located in Nigeria. He is originally an Aboriginal. He is indigenous to Osun State, Nigeria. But we can find him now in Oyo, which we speak about Oyo a lot. So this is a practitioner who is living it, who was born into it, and we believe in Baba Olede. Baba Olede will not only be our main Babalao, so when it comes to divination, he will be present and we will have his touch on the divination. And he will orchestrate at least 75% of our readings. But he will orchestrate a course of himself to be able to teach us more motherland information compared to being in the Western world here in America trying to practice Ifa Asheshe. He will be our connection to the motherland, and he has his own temple, which is Otorodi, which will be the godparent, which is the godparent for Okora Masen, Okora Meji Temple in Ile here in America. So we will marry those two temples, and we will work together hand and foot. We are also bringing in Miss Ma'at. Miss Ma'at, she will be teaching courses and orchestrating courses about Kemetic information, the knowledge that's coming from Kemet. So we have a plethora of just different information. We have to remember that all of these branches, all of this level of information is connected to some degree. So when we start talking about chi information, when we start talking about kundalini information, we have to have an understanding of that knowledge. So Miss Ma'at will teach us Kemetic science. She will teach us Kemetic information. She has been diving into these different levels of spirituality a lot. and she will have a assigned selected seat as an instructor in the academy to be able to teach us more about that um, fold of information that is not strictly based on Ifa Asheshe. Like myself, Baba Khan, and Baba Olede will be focusing on Ifa Asheshe for you. We also have the priestess Mama G. Mama G is a practitioner of hoodoo, and she will teach us more about where she is in her spiritual journey as far as the hoodoo information. But she also has her hand of Ifa Asheshe, so she will figure out how to come up with a curriculum for us for that as well. She also has her own book where she would teach us from that curriculum. We would speak more about Mama G, and Mama G is one of our more wise instructors, one of our more seasoned instructors, and she will give us the wisdom that she has, not only based from her book, but based on hoodoo and what her experience is gaining the hand of Ifa, Ashe. So with these, including myself, us four instructors will be your main instructors, and we will focus on teaching you these levels of information, which will birth more questions and more answers of how we can move forward in those courses and curriculum. Ashe. Now, I also want to speak about the different tiers and levels and stages that we have coming up, which we have our leaf stage. This leaf stage will be focused on the Ewe herbs and the medicines of Ifa Asheshe. For the solo practitioners, this is a high class for you of how to find the information and the secrets of these plants and frequencies, and how to be able to, quote unquote, become more mystical or become more magical. Individuals who took our plant magic classes in person before, you should get benefit from this as far as the plants go, as far as the airways go. Ashe. We will also have our dirt and blood stage. This dirt and blood stage is for individuals who took our mentor programs, individuals who took our more secret seed programs, which was more expensive. We found a financial gain and financial literacy by opening up this course for you. To be able to become a solo practitioner, to be able to become a beneficial practitioner. Whether you want to become an Ayalo or an Ayanifa or a Babalao and become into the temple, or just become a solo practitioner to where you can heal and guide and know for yourself. So this is for individuals, like I say, who is in that mentor program, who are maybe already been initiated, maybe going through initiation now. And we're speaking about Itifa heavily, but even Isifa, either level of initiation, to where you don't have to pay for so many consultations. You can talk to us more daily and weekly other than monthly. So these two stages will be promoted next. So with the different courses and curriculums, all four of us instructors will create, and those two next stages will be available for full admission students. Take note that the root stage is the only stage to where you can get free content. So you might get content or blogs that we might post from coffeecon.com, or just strictly more free conversations, free-based conversations. And what I mean by that is more open conversations, more public conversations that we have, compared to questions that we might have to answer with secrets. So these levels these next curriculums is something that I wanted to just update individuals on. Once again, if you are a full admission student, we give gratitude for you. If you is one of our donors, we give gratitude for any donations. We give gratitude for any supporters, anyone who likes, shares, or just even become a free member to help our numbers, to help our participation for individuals who are serious about moving forward in these practices. So I wanted to just take time for this, because people always ask about Ojensen, right? People always ask about, when is church going to be available? When is, us coming together? And this is why we have those monthly ceremonies that we have. This is why we have, this is why we started the academy, to be specifically the Zoom meetings, to be able to have these conversations. Once again, the Q&As is very important. I mentioned before that a question that you may have may come with an answer that someone else may need, and they didn't know that they needed to ask that question. So the Q&As, the participation, is very, very big when we start talking about the academy, So I didn't want to linger too long. I didn't want to hold you too long, but I just wanted to update you on what's to come for the ATRA. Once again, the African Traditional Religion Academy and Association, our main goal is to preserve these cultures and to help you become a beneficial practitioner. Whether you are joining the Ile and the temple, or whether you are just joining the academy, or whether you're just trying to gain this information, this level of knowledge to go home and help your family or become a solo practitioner and work inside your own kitchen, okay? Work inside your own living room. So this is the aim or the goal for this academy and association. And by connecting to different individuals in different regions and different parts, this is how we will do this. So we have instructors from Florida, we have instructors from Nigeria, we have instructors from Georgia, we have instructors from Texas, and also myself in this Elaine Temple, of all of us coming together being dedicated. So once again, we have Otora D Temple, which is now connected and married into Okoran Temple. So us two temples, we will hold more beneficial ceremonies. We will hold more beneficial teachings, courses, and curriculums. Okay? So when we deal with Baba Olede, we would try to have him in Zoom meetings. We would try to have him in YouTube lives so we can ask more of these questions, and he will be our connection to the motherland. We have a large complication when it comes to this Western world, when it comes to becoming in Ifa Sheshe and trying to figure out sacred and more authentic and traditional information. So the connections to Baba Olede is very, very critical. So as we step into more traditional and cultural teachings, we want other individuals who are high practitioners, participators, and full admission students to just bear with us in patience as we keep our normal curriculums going, but we find better ways to add more courses, as we find better ways to teach you in general, Ashe. We will be figuring out a language course for us, for individuals who want to speak Swahili and Yoruba. We will figure out a course and find a divine instructor who is focusing on strictly language so they can work on your native tongue. When it comes to the prayers, when it comes to the offerings, when it comes to the aitans, the patakis, when it comes to the orike, we want individuals to be able to tap into the natural currency, the natural frequency, based on your native tongue. A lot of these prayers, each and any prayer, as long as it comes from the heart and the mind and your emotions, is a good prayer. But the prayers that have been instructed over hundreds and thousands of years, that we have been saying, doing specific rituals, is very important to learn as well. So we will find a small course so individuals can be involved in language studying. Okay? So once again, I don't want to hold you too long. I don't want to rant and ramble, as many of you know by now. I can definitely do that. I just want to update you individuals who are serious about moving forward to give us patience, that we have these curriculums and courses under construction, and we will figure out better ways to teach you. We show all gratitude and send blessings and peace to anyone who have helped us get this far. I believe in total, we have 21 students in the academy, and we have 5 others who are thinking about coming in. So we're always want to grow weekly and monthly, and that's what we're doing. So individuals who have been participators so far, we show gratitude and give thanks for you. And individuals who just support us in general, we give gratitude and thanks to you, and to tell you to just give us patience. We are serious and we're living our life with this, and we have vowed to dedicate at least over 75% of our life towards this information, knowledge, and preserving these cultures. So once again, I don't want to hold you too long. Power is ultimate. Faith that you have found this video in good health. Faith that this video and this information have helped you to be either come into the academy if you haven't, or to stay in the academy if you have came. If anyone have any questions with this, you can reach us through email, which will be in the bio link, or you can reach us on any of our DMs. We try to respond to you as quick as possible. So share Bakun families, Abaru, Oboye, Oboshe, everybody stay healthy out there. Yeah, yo.